Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome to your September 2016 low forecast with me. And this is Heart Divine. Now, for Capricorns out there for the month of September, I really feel that it's really purely good news. It seems that um, one of the core issue that you are going to be experiencing has something to do with strengthening a relationship, really laying out solid ground in the relationship. So if your love life and relationship has been unstable, um, the focus is going to be more about, making it stronger, making it more lasting, making it really, really successful. And I do believe that the quick message that we are getting here is that there will be some good news regarding being able to achieve a long lasting relationship, being able to really make the relationship very strong. It also seems that, if you are wanting to get a baby or, you are expecting, I kind of feel that there is a chance that, you will be able to do so, especially those people who are wanting to get pregnant again and again, but they were unable to get pregnant. This is the month wherein I kind of feel that for some Capricorns out there, they might find themselves lucky, like they might get pregnant for a miracle baby, that sort of thing. That's also possible. And we're seeing a lot of good news coming in after a long, hard struggle in the past. So, any form of problems that you have been encountering, I kind of feel that they are on the process of ending. And supposedly, uh, what I'm getting here is that the problems are in the process of ending, or it could end this month for some Capricorns out there. Then again, please do know that this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with each and every one of you, since I'm only picking up in quite a few signs of Capricorn only. So yeah, it's not going to be like 100% accurate. So you be the judge and how much you are connecting to the reading, okay? So yeah, you'll be receiving a lot of good news. I really think that it's not going to be a negative month for Capricorns, even though you may need some precautions here and there. So as long as things are not getting into your head, you should be fine for the month of September. Now, from what we're seeing here for the main reading, is that some of you guys are thinking about the past, and it's taking a toll on you. From what we're seeing here is that you have been thinking about the past. It could be due to the planetary alignments, it could be due to Mercury retrograde, but I kind of feel that your emotions are being triggered. You're thinking about the past, you are being undecided. Maybe you are thinking about someone who is not giving you back the love that you are giving to them, unrequited love, something like that. Or it could be that your lover is so far away from you, or somebody took them away from you. I'm not really sure, but I'm getting that kind of thing as if you were with this person before, but at the present you're not. So you are giving into that sense of, I really, really miss this person terribly. And I'm not emotionally okay because I'm not with this person. And there is a cycle of, you feel down, you feel negative, you don't know if you should hope for the good, should you let go, or should you fight for things. So that's basically the whole idea right there. We do see that in the recent past, you tried to move on, or at the very least, you tried to make things better. You tried to get out of the negative situation that you're in. It could be that the negative situation is that you being depressed, being down, you are trying to make things better. Probably you're trying to patch things up with the other person. So, either way, there is a great sense of wanting to start anew. We do see here that the challenge for you is um, trying to find solutions to whatever you are going through. So, regardless what kind of situation you are in, what we're seeing here is that you are stuck. It has something to do with the past, it has something to do with your emotions. You try to get out of it, and that is going to be the challenge. How will you do things to get out of the situation that you're in? We do see here that you are wanting to go with the flow, you are wanting to take a risk, you are wanting to initiate some things, but I'm going to give you a little bit of warning to be careful of doing things without thinking. It's not really a wise thing to do, especially with Mercury retrograde around the corner. Actually, we are in Mercury retrograde right now, so it's not that easy to suddenly, be impulsive, um, acting without thinking at all, saying things without thinking at all. Those things are quite a bit of a challenge. It's okay to be adventurous. It's okay to actually do something, because I really, really feel that, you really, really need to do something as well. It's just that, try to be careful. Try to be careful of other people on whom you trust. You cannot be naive at this point is probably one of the main messages over here. And in the near future, we're seeing that one of the biggest tests for you, Capricorn, is has something to do with um, some form of test in a relationship. Like, I kind of feel that the universe might be testing you, how much you love this person, how much you are willing to sacrifice to be with this person, something along those lines. So it's going to be one last struggle before you actually get to your goal. And if you somehow let go of this person, then maybe your love wasn't that strong enough to, make you pull through all the struggles right there. Because from what we're getting here, there is a thing about your own desires. There is a need for you to double check your own desires. Like, do you really want to be with this person, or are you only with this person because you have spent a long time together? It could be that you have a child together, which is why you are staying with this person, not because you love this person. It has to do with, physical or material kind of a reasoning, or practical kind of reasoning, not because of love. But this is the one wherein you will be inclined to really check on your own desires, your own feelings, your own emotions. Are you being satisfied? Are you being contented with that? Those kinds of things are coming into mind, which actually leads you to making a decision. So again, we are seeing some form of beginning a new chapter, beginning a new cycle in your life. It's just that you need to be warned, because the outcome that we have here is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is not just a mere card of confusion. It's also warning you to not be so unrealistic with things. Like, If you think you love someone, you need to make sure that you really love someone. That sort of thing. But on the other side of things, you need to be careful because maybe someone is just leading you on, giving you some form of false hope, those kinds of things, which is why to message here is for you not to get in your head, not because someone tells you that they love you right now will mean that they truly love you to the point wherein they're going to marry you. So remember, it's Mercury retrograde. It's not really the ideal time to start a relationship or to go back to an old lover and make something long lasting. Um, Part of it, like like things should be in a step by step process, is what I'm picking up. There is a long lasting effect that I'm picking up, but it doesn't mean that you make things long lasting within the month. Like if someone comes back in your life, take it as a stepping stone. It could be that next month things will be growing for the two of you, like the relationship is going to be maturing. But this is just a first stage. Like, treat this month as a first stage, as a first step for the lasting relationship to happen in your life. And this is actually a month wherein you need to evaluate your own relationships, whether you're single, whether you are seeing someone, dating someone, whether you're wanting someone, but you don't have a concrete relationship with this person. There is a need for you to really, really double check what kind of relationship you both have and where is it going, or are you in circles. Now if you are in a relationship wherein things are just going in circles and old patterns keep on repeating and repeating, there is a need for you to cut that off. It doesn't really mean that you need to cut off that person, but it means that any old patterns, unhealthy habits needs to be removed because the whole reading is calling you to do something new. So, if you have just been playing around the field, this is a time for you to take your relationship and love life seriously and make a step towards marriage or whatever you want. It's just that anything that is repetitive in the past should no longer be existing within the month, or at the very least as we enter next month, because that is the biggest lesson that we have here. There is something that will not satisfy you any longer. So let's say that you are in a third party position and things have been going the same as usual. I kind of feel that you will find yourself feeling stuck because you will want to be with that person and that person alone and not with another party involved. So it's really more of a process to keeping things together in a really, really committed relationship. So that is the goal. So right now, it's for the important factor here is for you to clear yourself of confusion, clear yourself of your doubts, and if you cannot make a decision, this is the time for you to make a decision. You know, you need to double check on your own thoughts, your own feelings, and make sure that it is the genuine truth. Then make a decision because right now I kind of feel that there's just so much emotional energy right here, which can be a double-edged sword. Like there are times wherein you are feeling so much and you are going to be making decisions based on your emotions alone. But you might find yourself regretting that. maybe next month you're not feeling the same way anymore, or at the end of the month you're not feeling the same way anymore, then, things can be quite confusing and conflicting for you. So there's a need for balance here. There's a need for you to think if this is truly what you want. So there's a need for you to check in how much you wanted to be with this person. And this is the reason why I was saying earlier that the whole month is really more of a test in relationships. How much you are willing to do, sacrifice to be with the other person. And let's say if you're single, how much you are willing to um, leave the old and start anew. Because if you're single, I kind of feel that you're doing the same things over and over again. And it's a matter of staying out of a cycle. It has something to do with that. Like you're doing the same things over and over again, so you are being in a cycle of being single. But right now, the universe is actually pushing you to the limits, pushing you to do something out of the ordinary for you to be in a relationship. So I would say that for a lot of Capricorns out there, this is a month of relationships. It is a month for you to be able to start a new beginning. It is the month for you to be able to most likely start a new relationship as well. But then, yeah, the warning here is that be careful. Make sure that the people around you are people you can truly trust. So, it's okay to keep people around you. It's just that, you should know when to draw boundaries and always check in with your emotions. So if something doesn't feel right, most likely it's not going to be good for you. So there's a need for you to check in with your emotions and check in with your needs and wants all at the same time. But you should also check in if you truly wanted to be with that person, or maybe you need that person because of money, because of another reason. You know, I kind of feel that whatever you are truly feeling, it's all going to be coming out. It's just that um, there's always a two sides of everything. So being overly emotional is not always going to be good for you, but at some point it will help you in making the right choice. It's just that I hope that you won't be having a cloud judgment based on purely emotions alone. So yeah, so I would suggest that you take time to relax. If possible, do not make any hasty decisions unless you're truly, truly sure about things. So yeah, but overall, I kind of feel that this is a good month for you to realize what makes you happy, what makes you satisfied, who will make you happy. These are the things that you will find out. And, there is a sense of emotional satisfaction overall. But on some people, it could also feel as if um, they are drowning with emotions, and maybe they are going to feel lost due to false hope, or fantasies, those kinds of things. There are a lot of things that you need to double check, not just with yourself, but with the other person as well. It takes two people to actually form a relationship, and it takes two people to actually, to meet ends, those kinds of things. So yeah, Capricorn, that's it for your reading. I hope that in one way it's not too confusing. I hope it's going to be helpful for you. So yeah, again, this is just a very general reading. I tried to connect with you and tried to explain it in different kinds of people in different kinds of ways. So it will be up to you and how you will interpret it based on your current situation. So yeah, thank you for watching and subscribing to me, and I'll see you next month. Goodbye.